What age did you realize you might be a type A with OCD?
I would say I always thought it was like more recent, like in the last 5 years. But then when the pandemic happened, I was looking at all my old childhood videos and I found a video of me folding and ironing at 2 years old. So I would say, I've always been that way.
By the way, is OCD, do you hate when people throw that term around?
Well, it's funny because I did share that in an interview one time that I had OCD and whatever, and people came for me online. But I actually am clinically OCD and take medication for it. So it doesn't bother me. I think I've used it as like my superpower.
People have always accused me of being OCD.
Do you have OCD?
Maybe. I've never been diagnosed. I just feel like it's just something that fucking dirty people, my wife, like to say to me to try to hurt me.
Even though it's like a beautiful thing to be clean and neat.
Right. No, it's their way of taking a shot at me. Like, oh, everything has to be so. And I'm like, just accept that you're gross.
Well, it is interesting because I have friends who have OCD who are not clean and share nothing in common with me whatsoever. So I'm just grateful that my OCD turned into something that could make me money down the line and make my life neat and clean. So, I mean, I'll take it.
Now, as you can tell, probably from my set, I hate clutter.
Yes. Minimalism.
Every podcast or interview show where they just have tons of knickknacks surrounding them and they say, oh, it makes it more interesting to look at. And I just reply, oh, I don't care.
Yes. And also it's just like distracting, I feel like.
Knowing that I was interviewing you today, I went into my wife's nightstand.
Okay.
This is what was in right next to her bed. This is what was in her nightstand.
Okay. I know what those are.
Yeah. These are nipple covers for when she was lactating. She hasn't breastfed. She hasn't needed these in so long. We're not having more children. This is just right next to her. I'm like, why the fuck do you have 100 nipple? By the way, they stink to high heavens. I don't like it. I'm just like, this is what I live with. I'm just so grossed out.
Why don't you just take them and throw them away? Okay. Or you brought them to show me.
I brought them to show you to make fun of her, and now they'll hit the trash. I normally don't go into her stuff because it enrages me. Tosh.O. My guest today will come to your home and help you put away your clothes if you pay her. She is an organizer to the Star